Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Broken Sword, the Sleeping Dragon with me, Classic Gamer, where last time we got through the bottom of the theatre, burnt George's hands quite a few times on the lights. I did edit out a couple of bits where I loaded game and whatnot because, you know, even though they're very small sections of it, you didn't really need to see it. So I did do a little bit of editing in that last video, which is my first real sort of editing sort of way of doing things. I did it in the video before that as well. So from this point on, from sort of video 11, 12 upwards, they'll be HD because I'll be editing them, but the editing will be a very sort of basic editing. It won't sort of be really sort of like really complex or anything like that. I need to wait so I can get myself some decent editing software where I can sort of edit it better, I can sort of look at it better, it makes more sense, because the one I've got, I'm using Movie Maker, and for the time being that's fine for me. It's free, it's a slightly updated version, it's easy to look at. Actually, I think it's better. Actually, I think it's got a lot more features, so they actually have improved on the original. So we're going to talk to Nico again and actually see what she's got to say.
Nico?
Yes, George?
So what do you think this thing is?
I have no idea.
Telephone to the spirit world? Want to speak to Elvis?
Tell him I'll call him later.
This thing tingles. It feels great.
Maybe it's an ancient massage machine.
Look at this, Nico.
What is it, George?
It's some sort of symbol carved into the stone. They must have found it when they excavated this tunnel.
It looks like forked lightning. I wonder what it means.
Beats me. The stone looked heavy. I certainly wasn't going to pick it up. It was beautifully carved. It'd look great in my apartment. My God! Bruno was right.
Oh, George! It's beautiful! Who could have built something like this?
More to the point, what's it for?
There's a bridge out to the center.
Let's go see.
Right, we're going to save the game because this next little bit can get a little bit hard if you're not prepared for it. So, have a look at this.
It was an elevator, the type you'd find on a building site. The cage was down at the bottom.
That view there is just brilliant.
George! Look at that!
It's some kind of column of energy.
Dragon power?
Look inside.
Looks like a stone of some sort.
Wow. Held in place for thousands of years. Whoa! What the hell? Nico, did you see that?
I did, George, but I don't believe it.
Bizarre.
It likes you, George.
At first glance, it looked like a column of plasma. But when I looked closer, it seemed there was something trapped inside. The surface looked dangerous.
Right, we're just going to save it again.
George, what just happened? It was solid a moment ago.
I don't know. It's weird.
What did you take?
Just looks like a flat slab of rock with some kind of symbol like an omega on it.
So what's a slab of rock doing inside a column of strange power? And why couldn't I get it?
Beats me. Charisma?
Watch it, fella.
The power still buzzed. What the heck was that? What's going on? Those guys are terrified. It's only one man. Why are they running?
George, quickly. Someone is coming up in the elevator.
Oh no, it's Cesaro.
But his girlfriend too.
Nico, we don't have time to get past the elevator. Find somewhere to hide.
Come on, let me move. Fucking hell, man.
What is he doing here? How did he get past all the guards?
The men are weak. They don't understand what is at stake.
Wait here a moment. We shall see what happens next.
Right, this is probably going to be really difficult with the keyboard controls, but I'm going to try my hardest.
Petra! There they are! Kill them!
Quick, George, this way.
No! No!
I'm going to enjoy this.
Wait, we can talk.
Too late.
Wait!
What the fuck, man? I tested it before I did it. Oh my days, I can't believe that happened.
Petra! There they are! Kill them!
Quick, George, this way.
Not fast enough, Blondie.
Damn you!
Oh my god, guys, that was just infuriatingly just like ridiculous. I pressed down the first time and it didn't work. For some reason he goes back towards Petra like he wants to die. It's like, yeah, just kill me, I don't mind.
See if you can find another way of keeping the doors open.
I knew Harry wouldn't mind me using his bottle opener like this. Okay, Nico, you can let go.
Good thinking, George.
The bottle opener held the door open, and I wasn't going to remove it. It was the only thing stopping Cesaro from following us up in the elevator.
Right, let's get on with this, shall we? Oh, man, that was just infuriatingly just ridiculous. Fucking pissed me off, that did.
A huge pile of counterweights for the trap door. If I hadn't given up going to the gym, I would have been able to lift them all. I wondered what the button was for.
I think this game does have its share of problems, and as you can see, Flap has disappeared.
There were guards posted. If I went that way, they'd hear me.
George, where are you going? We have to get out of here.
Trust me, Nico, this way is safer. And I've got a friend waiting outside.
Oh, my days.
So, where had Bruno disappeared to?
That's the Stobbart, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
My apologies, but I must take the key from you.
George!
Quickly, mademoiselle. We must get him somewhere safe.
They managed to open it.
Did they take?
They took everything.
That is highly inconvenient. Now we must retrieve it.
How shall I find them?
Do not worry. I know where they will go next.
What about this place?
Not important. Our work is finished here.
This Stobbart. He has powers.
I know. It is disconcerting, but not a problem. Kill them for me, Petra. Both of them.
With pleasure.
He's coming round.
How can you tell?
No joking, please, Andre.
It was a big shock.
How do you think I felt when you brought him in here?
Ow!
Slowly, George.
I feel like somebody plugged me into the national grid.
You are one lucky bunny, George.
There's good news and bad news.
It usually is. Give me the good news first.
When you were attacked, you managed to steal something.
Mm-hmm. The bad news?
Your attackers stole the crystal artifact and got away.
That's not all the bad news, though, is it?
Oh, don't be silly, George. Andre and I are just good friends.
Very good friends.
Now, you don't change.
Nor you.
We don't need this, Andre. This is what you grabbed when you fell.
Weird. Have you worked out the markings?
They are quite baffling us.
We should pool our knowledge.
You're right, Nico. What have you discovered, Andre?
The Voynich manuscript holds the secrets to how this dragon power can be used.
But Vernon had only worked out part of it for himself before he was killed.
He did find out that the Key of Solomon is crucial to the success of any plan.
That's slightly been altered, depending on where you use it.
This stone we found at the theater.
Yes.
I've seen this exact symbol before.
My dear George, it is a Greek omega symbol. You're bound to have seen it before.
No, I mean this exact same style.
Of course. The Congo.
That's right, in the caves.
The slot in the wall.
Exactly. Bruno, would you like to bring these guys up to speed?
Oh, I don't think so.
I mean, recap what you know.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, where shall I start?
Well, tell them about the dragon cult.
Ah, yes. The dragon cult was formed by Susaro after death of Grand Master at St. Ninians. He pulled together remnants of Neo-Templars and made them into his own organization.
Sounds like he should be thanking you, not trying to kill you.
He continues the work started by Grand Master, using what they call dragon energy for his own purposes.
This power is about to peak.
It runs in cycles, each 12,000 years long. The current cycle is reaching its zenith. Susaro knows where is the Temple of the Dragon. It contains the means to enhance the power build-up. An extraordinary device known as the Armillary.
What's the Key of Solomon?
It's an ancient book that's reputed to hold the wisdom of Solomon.
Ah, this is a falsehood. It is an ancient stone device encrusted with crystals.
Uh-oh.
That's the thing we took from the safe. It must have been one of Cesaro's men who stole it back.
Or a different group entirely.
But who?
Who knows? These people don't like appearing in the history books.
What's the purpose of the Key of Solomon?
Remember, I told you about the Temple of the Dragon?
The main power source.
There is a machine there. They call it the armillary. Once it is running, the key is used to create a huge burst of dragon power.
If Suzaro's got the armillary running, why hasn't he used the key already? Why keep it in a safe in Paris?
Because you have to use the key at precisely the right moment. There is just a tiny door of opportunity.
You mean window?
A window? Not a door?
I know, it makes no sense.
Okay. The window lasts just a few days. Susaro is waiting for that window.
What are your thoughts, Nico?
I keep thinking about the diagram. Is it a convergence of ley lines?
It's possible, but I have never seen one like it.
This could be how Cesaro found the location of the temple.
But yes, you are right.
We got a lot of clues, but I think we've still got a way to go. The only solid lead we've got is the artifact and the jungle cave.
I think I know where this is heading.
You're right. The Congo.
Oh, I wanted to give the Jeep back, but I couldn't find no one to give it back to. So, I set up my own taxi company, just to keep busy, like.
Lucky we found you.
Yeah, very lucky.
Yeah, you wouldn't get any of the locals driving up here. So I'll stay here, keep an eye open.
Turn the meter off, okay?
Ah, very funny.
You okay, Harry?
Sure, mate.
Oh, he doesn't say anything if you try and leave.
I tried to get out of here last time, but it was impossible. Now I can see why. The last person to lock this was probably Cesaro.
Any luck?
Nope. Nico?
Yes, George?
This is it, Nico. Cholmondley's workshop. The Omega door is just inside.
Okay, let's go.
Nico?
Yes, George?
The door over there is fastened tight with a big padlock. Why don't you have a go?
I'm not going to hold on to this all day, George.
Nico?
Yes, George?
The door over there is fastened tight with a big padlock. Why don't you have a go? Pull, Nico, pull.
Good thinking, George. Not very subtle, but it worked.
Hey, lady, settle costs extra. Totally trashed. It was now broken beyond repair.
I just want to see what's up here.
I'll wait here for you, George.
Ah.
Hey! Did you feel that?
Some kind of earth tremor, I think.
Alright guys, well, I'm going to call this a video because next time... Actually, no, not just yet. Here's the... Well, we can have...
Oh, what a smell.
George, I wouldn't get too close. There's nothing you can do for him now.
Poor old Cholmondely. He's getting pretty high. It's amazing. How old is this? The stone is the same shape as the slot. It must have been designed to fit.
Indeed it is.
Hey, Nico. I think this is some kind of key.
Something's happening.
Weird, huh? A piece of stone from Paris opens a secret door in the Congo.
You know, this place was built to guard something.
We better watch out for traps then.
But we will venture forward to that in the next video, guys. So I'm going to thank you all very, very much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Ta-ta for now.